But I did, however, on YouTube the other day, see something that is quite disturbing, and you're seeing it more and more all the time. You can run across video after video where people claim that they received a word from God, and that if you listen to their video, that this or that will be afforded to you. And I take much of that with a grain of salt. They say you have to read to the end of the video or do this or that, and this blessing will come upon you. I take most of it with a grain of salt. But the other day, I watched a video where the voice in the video was not a person claiming to have received a dream or a vision, but the voice in the video claimed to be Jesus himself. This AI Jesus. And this voice in the video claiming to be Jesus, not claiming to be a person who had a dream or a vision, but claiming to be Jesus himself, said that I understand your long season of suffering, but that he would visit them and their long season of suffering would be coming to an end if they watch to the end of the video, of course, and believe on the voice of this supposed Jesus in the video. Now, first of all, understand that God spoke face to face with Moses, but he said, should I raise up a prophet or a seer in the land? To Moses, I speak face to face, but should I raise up a prophet or seer in the land? To him I will speak through dreams and visions. So, if someone is claiming to be speaking face to face with Jesus, not in a dream or a vision, that is a false spirit, because God told that to the people of Israel at Sinai. And Jesus himself in Matthew 24 said, if you hear that I am in the desert, do not go out there. If you hear I am in the inner room, do not go therein. Why? Because he will return in the same way he left. Of course, we who are looking for the blessed hope, Titus 2:13, we're looking to meet him in the clouds. But those who have rejected him will meet him at the Mount of Olives, and it will be sorted out in the valley of Jezreel, the valley of decision, where blood will run bridle deep to a horse. Not something that someone would be looking forward to and consider to be their hope. But I digress. This AI Jesus that they're rolling out, there's already a church in Switzerland that has an AI Jesus that you can go and pray to, that you go and get information from on how to conduct your life. Folks, this will be the great deception. This will be in place of Christ or the Antichrist, the worthless shepherd with the withered right eye and the withered right hand. That is why they always cover up their right eye and they put their right hand in their jacket lapel, because they're paying homage to this worthless shepherd that is found in the book of Zechariah. However, this image that we find in the book of Revelation that is brought to life and is able to speak, we could not in our wildest imagination understood that it would be a computer generated image of someone who received a fatal head wound. Now, whether this image is an autonomous robot with the mind of both Satan and that person who receives the head wound, or whether it will merely be a generated image like you see in George Orwell's 1984, I do not know. We won't find out. I won't be here. But I felt that I just had to make this video because in the video that I watched on YouTube with the voice claiming to be Jesus, I scrolled through and looked at all the comments, and I did not comment to the people who commented on it, but I put my own comment that this is an AI Jesus, that voice was not Jesus. Jesus did not come down to a studio and make a YouTube video and go back to heaven. That did not happen. It was Antichrist. It was in place of Christ, and it was making promises that people desperately are seeking for. And I don't minimize anybody's long season of suffering. In fact, my heart goes out to these people, but I do not want them to be deceived that by worshiping a voice on a YouTube video that you will be delivered from that long season of suffering. Folks, this deception is only going to get greater and greater with time. In fact, I have said for 20 years now that the day will come when, if the Lord tarries long enough, we will have to jump off the technology train. And we need to be all the more weary in this dawning of this golden age that we are told are coming about. Is it a dawning of a golden age, or is it a golden age of deception? We must hold our elected leaders' feet to the fire. We cannot be so happy that the boot has been taken off the back of our neck until we run into a trap, the snare of the devil. Preacher Joe, be blessed.